Ahsoka episode 7 now out on Disney Plus for you guys to go and check out. I've just watched them and tell you guys my thoughts on it. Smash your thoughts down in the comment section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's talk about the newest episode of Ahsoka right now. Okay, so last week's episode 6, to me was the best episode of Ahsoka by a country mile. So far this show has been a bit of it's been a decent show. Like, it has been decent. And last week's episode was absolutely phenomenal. I think it was easily the best with the world building, with the characters. Everything about it was just awesome. So, going to episode 7, I was kind of like, yeah, here we go. Now we're starting to get things going. Be mindful, we only have one episode to go. This episode, it's okay. It's an okay episode. There's a few frustrating things that happen in this episode that kind of just irritate me a bit when it comes to this. But overall, look, the action's good. Like, let's start with the action. The lightsaber fight between Ahsoka and Baylan was cool. That was fun. Really enjoyed that. We got to see Ahsoka be a bit more serious. And obviously, we see Baylan there as well. So, there's something to do with Baylan. He's the most interesting one. And I have a feeling we're not going to see it in this episode, in this actual season, of what's going to happen with Baylan. I don't think we're going to see what he's looking for, what he's calling him, which is a shame because I think that's the most interesting part of the whole thing. But the lightsaber fight was cool. That was really, really cool. The stuff with Ahsoka and the actual hologram of Anakin, that was great as well. I really enjoyed that. And, like, you know, her talking about Anakin and stuff like that and how, like, you know, reliving those memories and, like, still trying to learn from him. Really enjoyed that stuff as well. Some of the stuff that did kind of, you know, irritate me a bit. The first one is, bruv, Ezra, just take the freaking lightsaber. Bro, that fight could have been over like that if Ezra just took the lightsaber, man. Like, what? Look, dude, I get it. You want to show off your force powers and stuff like that. Bruv, just grab the lightsaber and just use the lightsaber like you normally would. Just, no, but this man's going to be like, watch this, man. I can do hand-to-hand combat. Watch this, I can throw people and stuff like that. Bruv, like, come on. Ezra, just freaking take the lightsaber. She offered it to you as well. Like, you would be so much more efficient. And things wouldn't get where they were, but no. So that's kind of a bit annoying that Ezra just didn't do it. Sabine still annoys me, but just, she refuses to tell Ezra what has happened and what is going on. She's obviously told him about the Empire coming down and, like, the Palpatine being defeated, you know, all that stuff. So he knows about that stuff now, but he doesn't know how she's there and why she's there. How did she get there? Who they're after? So it's kind of frustrating. Like, she irritates me, man. She really does irritate me in this series. Another thing is when Thrawn's sitting there and, like, he gets all the data about Ahsoka and he's like, oh my god, her master is Anakin Skywalker. And now he, like, instantly is like, okay, I've got to change my strategy here because Anakin was very unpredictable. We know he knows about Vader and stuff like that. So he's now thinking he's got to try and plan ahead and try and be a step ahead because she was trained by Anakin. Has Morgan just not told this guy about Luke Skywalker? Like, has she not gone, oh yeah, by the way, Thrawn, when we get back, there's this guy there who took down the Empire, who's the son of Anakin Skywalker, named Luke Skywalker. He could be a bit of a problem for us. But no, we're not going to mention that or anything like that. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I find it so, like, it's so annoying that Luke's just sitting there on the sideline. Like, it's just, like, come on. And see, the thing about this episode is, Leia knows about what's happening. Leia knows about it. So the problem here is, one, it's none of this is ever mentioned in the sequels at all. It's like nothing ever happened. So you have that. That's a problem. That's problem number one. Number two, if Leia knows about it, how has this not got to Luke? How does Luke not know? How is Luke not there going, okay, Hera, like, so Thrawn's coming back. Well, this is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to get involved here because if he's coming back and the Empire's coming back and a war's starting out again, the whole Jedi Academy that I'm trying to build is in trouble. Because I'll have these guys that I have to deal with and everything, like trying to do this. This is going to lead to some people going to the dark side and whatnot. I can't risk it. So I'm going to stop doing this for now and I'm going to focus on this. Nope. That's not going to happen, is it? But there's not really much that happens in this episode, though. There's not much. Like, obviously Ahsoka's there now. She somehow has this force link as well. Like, their bond between her and Sabine is strong enough that she can, use the force to find out her location. It's like, bruv, why couldn't you just sense Ezra? That's like, why would she just not go, oh shit, I can sense Ezra, and just like that, and then link with Ezra? No, can't do that. Can't do that. Got to make Sabine be this Jedi, and we have this bond in that. And I don't believe their bond's that strong. I just don't believe it at all. So there's that as well. So she's there. Obviously, she goes down to the planet. She has this cool fight with Baylan, and then she gets out of there, and then the troops come. Her, Ezra, and Sabine are there. Obviously, Shin is fighting Ezra and Sabine and that. I mean, like, bro, Ezra, just take the lightsaber and you would have beaten her one-on-one like that. Like, that's what I don't get. Ezra is fighting her and, like, showcasing, like, look what I don't need a lightsaber to fight you. Oh, look, I'm going to catch a thing. Bro, if you just took the lightsaber, it gets game over. You disarm her like that and then boom, see you later. And so Shin gets away. Baylan, we don't know what's going to happen with there. Thrawn is like, we've almost loaded the cargo. What is this cargo that he's loading? We don't know. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, and that's basically all that happened. He just says, we got time on our side. So, and like, I don't know how Ezra, Ahsoka, and that are going to get off this planet and get out of this galaxy. Don't know how that's going to happen because the whales are gone. They all just hit light speed and went out. So, don't know how they're going to get out of there. Don't know how Thrawn's going to take this Star Destroyer with him. But apparently he is. I don't know. So, I have a lot of questions on that. We only have one episode left. I don't see how they can wrap this up in one episode. I don't know. And I don't know why it's called Ahsoka. I really don't know why this show is called Ahsoka. Like, this should just be called Rebels or something like that. Like, just call it something else. Because I think we need to go past just calling the shows by the names like that now. Like, stop calling it Kenobi, stop calling it The Mandalorian's fine because you can be talking about any Mandalorians. Obviously, we know it's about Din Djarin, but the Mandalorian, you can get away with that because you can talk about any Mandalorian. But like Ahsoka, this doesn't feel like Ahsoka's show. This feels like Rebels Part 2. That's what it feels like. So I don't know why we have to call it like that because it's just like, bro, I'm supposed to be watching Ahsoka, but the best things about it is when she's not on screen and it's about the other characters and it feels like you're reuniting all the Rebels characters. That's what it feels like. So, yeah. But overall, this episode's fine. It's nothing like out of the blue, like awesome. It's nowhere near as good as last week's episode, so it's a bit of a letdown. We have next week's episode. What's going to happen next week's episode? Who knows? I don't know. Because we've only got one episode to wrap it all up. So that's going to be a hard job and an interesting job. So let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Did you love it? Did you not? Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.